become a front-end developer, what are the languages you have to learn? Tell me. You want to become a front-end developer, you have to learn the languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, now HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, now sir, why we are using HTML? Why we are using CSS? Why we are using JavaScript? Okay, now by using HTML, we can create a web pages. For example, you assume that this is a one web page. Okay, now by using HTML, we can create that web pages. After that, whatever that content we are adding that web page, that we can add by using HTML only. Okay, now HTML is used to create a web pages and add content to the web pages. Then after that, by using HTML, we can create web pages and add content to the web pages also. That content we can provide styles by using CSS only. Okay, now CSS is used to provide a styles to the web page. Okay, now by using HTML we can add the content, by using CSS we can provide functionality. Okay, now sorry, by using CSS we can provide styles. Okay, now after that, by using JavaScript we can provide functionality to that web page. Okay, now tell me sir, why we are using HTML? HTML is used to create web pages and add content to the web pages. Then why we are using CSS? CSS is used to add styles to the web pages. Okay, add styles to the web pages. Okay, now then why we are using JavaScript? By using JavaScript here we can provide functionality. Okay, now by using JavaScript we can provide functionality. Okay, now for example, you observe sir, I'm constructing one building. Okay, now I can construct my building with the help of bricks, cement and all. Okay, now here this is my building. I can construct this building with the help of bricks and cement and all. Okay, now in this case that bricks and cement is a HTML. Okay, now why? Because the HTML is a building blocks. Okay, now so here the HTML means bricks and cement. Next here we can provide styles also. Styles means painting. We'll do that painting now. That painting ending and that styles part is a CSS. Okay, now then after that, what is a JavaScript here? Okay, now JavaScript means in that building we are staying. Okay, now we are working. That is a functionality. Okay, now tell me sir, what are the languages we have to learn to become a front-end developer? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Why we are using HTML? HTML is used to create web pages and add content to the web pages. Then why we are using CSS? Web pages. And JavaScript is used to provide functionality. Okay, now first we will discuss about HTML. Why we are using HTML? Okay, now I said we can add content to the web pages. Okay, now which type of content we can add to the web pages? That everything we will discuss. Okay, now first we will go with the HTML. Okay, now observe sir here. First of all here the HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Okay, now HTML stands for hypertext markup language. This HTML is introduced by Tim Berners-Lee, sir. Okay, now the HTML is introduced by Tim Berners-Lee in the year of 1993. Okay, now in the year of 1993. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. HTML is invented by Tim Berners-Lee in the year of 1993. Okay, now so why we are using this HTML? Tell me. HTML is used to create a web pages and add content to the web pages. Okay, now and after that in that interview room they'll ask sir, so tell me what is the current version of HTML? And okay, now the current version of HTML is, okay, now the current version of HTML is HTML5, sir. Okay, now the current version of HTML is a HTML5. After that, whenever we are writing the code, okay, now whenever we are creating that HTML files, okay, now whatever the file name you want, you can put your file name. But here we have to save .html extension. Okay, now HTML files should save with HTML files should save with the .html extension. Okay, na HTML file should save with .html extension. Okay, na I said HTML is used to create a web pages and add content to the web pages. Okay, na content means that may be images, that may be videos, or like a paragraphs or files, or like some different types of content is there. Whatever content you can add, that content we can add with the help of HTML. Na? That content we can add with the help of tags, sir. Okay, na? With the help of tags. HTML. So that's why here we will call HTML is referred as a collection of tags. Okay, na? HTML is referred as a collection of tags. Okay, now okay, sir, done, we got it. Okay, now HTML is referred as a collection of tags. Then tell me first of all, what is a tags? What is a tag? Okay, now what is a tag means here the opening brace and closing brace is there. Now this opening brace and closing brace, this is nothing but a tag, sir. Okay, now this arrows is known as a tags. For example, here I am writing some h1. Okay, now here I am writing this h1. This tag is known as a h1 tag. Okay, now h1 tag. This part is a opening brace. This part is a closing brace. Opening brace and the closing brace. Whatever the content we are adding to that web page, that we can add with the help of tags only. So that's why we'll call HTML is referred as a collection of tags. Okay, now here in that HTML mainly there are two types of tags. Okay, now there are how many types of tags? There are mainly two types of tags. Two types of tags. What are the two types of tags means? The first one is a paired tag. Okay, now first one is a paired tag and the second one is unpaired tag. Paired tag and a unpaired tag. Okay, now what is a paired tag? What is a unpaired tag? Paired tag means the tag which is having both opening and closing braces. Okay, now this is a opening brace and this is a closing brace. The tag which is having both opening brace and closing brace is nothing but paired tag. Unpaired tag means the tag which is having only one brace is known as a unpaired tag. Okay, now paired tag means the tag which is having both opening brace and closing brace is nothing but paired tag. Unpaired tag means the tag which is having only one brace is nothing but unpaired tag. Okay, now this unpaired tags is also known as a self-closing tags. Also unpaired tag is also known as self-closing tags. Okay, now you guys don't worry about this paired tag and unpaired tag. I'll execute and I'll show you what is a paired tag. Everything I'll show you. Okay, now now tell me, sir, first of all, what is the HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is introduced by Tim Berners-Lee in the year of 1993. Okay, now the HTML is used to create web pages and add content to the web pages. Okay, now what is the current version of HTML? HTML5. Okay, now that HTML file should save with .html extension. Okay, now the HTML is referred as a collection of tags. Okay, now how many types of tags is there here? Mainly two types of tags. The first one is a paired tag and unpaired tag. What is a paired tag? The tag which is having both opening brace and closing brace is nothing but paired tag. What is the unpaired tag? The tag which is having only opening brace or only one brace is nothing but unpaired tag. The unpaired tag is also known as self-closing tags. Okay, now this is the history of HTML. Now we'll discuss what is the structure of HTML. Now I will go with a structure of HTML. Structure of HTML. Now first here we have to write like this doc type html. Okay now, doc type html. Okay now, this is the document type, sir. Okay now, doc type html. After that here we have one tag called html tag. Okay now, html tag. Here I am opening this html tag, and here I am closing this html tag. Now tell me, sir, this HTML tag is having both opening brace and closing brace. This is a paid or unpaid tag? Paid tag. After that, inside that HTML tag, here we have a two parts. Okay, now inside the HTML, here we have two parts. The first one is a head part, and here I am closing this head part here. Okay, now tell me, sir, this is also paid or unpaid? Paid only. Why? Because opening also is there and closing is there. Here we have to write body part. Body part. In that interview room, they'll ask one question in this concept, sir. Okay, now they'll ask, what is the root element of HTML? Okay, now what is the root element of HTML? Tell me, anyone guess answer? No. Huh? No. What is the head part? No. No, sir. Here the root element of HTML is a HTML tag, sir. Okay, now the root element of HTML is a HTML tag. Sir, why the root element is HTML means here whatever the content we are adding, that content will write inside the body part. Okay, now for example, here I am creating one web page. In that web page, like a content, like videos, images, like a files, tables, whatever we can add with the help of like a tags only. That tags we have to write inside the body part. Okay, now okay, sir, we can write inside the body part. Then why we are using head part? In this head part only we will use 4 tags, sir. Okay, now in this head part here we will use only 4 tags. The first one is a title tag, and the second one is a style tag. Title tag, style tag, script tag, and the link tag. Okay, now title tag, style tag, script tag, link tag. In that head part we will use only 4 tags. Okay, now in that body part, whatever we are adding that content, that tags we have to write inside the body part. Okay, now here the head part and body part both consist inside the HTML tag only. Okay, now both are consisting inside the HTML only. So that's why HTML is a root element. Okay, now what is the root element of HTML, sir? In that interview room, very important question. Okay, now the HTML tag is a root element. Why? Because inside that head part and body part both are present in that HTML tag only. So that's why HTML tag is a root element. Okay, now what what I want to write inside the body part? Tell me, sir. Header. No, what I want to write inside the body part means web page content. Whatever you are adding that content, that we have to write in that body part. Okay, now then head part here we will use only 4 tags. What are the 4 tags? Title, style, script, link. Why we are using title tag? Here the title tag is used to provide title to a web page. Okay, now title tag is used to provide title to a web page. Next, style tag. Style tag is also used to provide like a styles. For example, by using HTML, we can provide some content. We can add some content. That content we can provide styles by using style tag only. Okay, now if you want, here I'll tell you another one definition also. Style tag is used to write CSS code inside the HTML file only. Okay, now by using for example, here I am writing one tag, sir, h1 tag. Okay, now here I am writing one h1 tag. Now tell me, this h1 tag is paid or unpaid? Paid tag. Now I want to provide styles to this h1 tag. Okay, now so here I can create one separate file and save with .css extension. There also we can provide styles. If I want to provide style in the same page also, we can provide by using style tag. Okay, now here we can use style tag. Here also I am using style tag. Inside the style tag, h1 tag is there now, so h1 tag. Like this, here also we can provide styles. Why we are using style tags are here? Style tag is used to write CSS code inside the HTML file. Title tag is used to provide title to a web page. Next, why we are using script tag? Same like that. If you want to write JavaScript code, Okay, now by using script tag, we can write JavaScript code inside the HTML file. Okay, now by using JavaScript code, we can write by using script tag, we can write JavaScript code inside the HTML file. Now tell me why we are using link tag. Very good, to link CSS file. For example, here I am creating one HTML tag .html. Here in that body part, here I am writing one image. Okay, now I added one image. I want to provide styles to that image. So for that, here I created one separate file .css. Okay, now image tag now. So that's why img image tag, and here I added some styles also. That styles is applicable for that image? No. Why? Because there is no link with that HTML file. Okay, now by using link tag, we can link that HTML file to CSS file. Okay, now tell me, sir, here what is the root element of HTML? HTML tag. Okay, now inside the HTML tag, here we have two parts. First one is a head part and the body part. Tell me what we will write inside the body part. That content we can write in that body part. What are the tags we will write inside the head part? Only 4 tags. What are the 4 tags? Title, style, script, link tag. These all the tags we will use inside that HTML. Okay, na?